All right, I just started streaming with OBS. This is not actually public yet, so I don't know when the video publishes if you'll be able to see this part. But I'm gonna go public and just see what happens. All right. Very cool. So in theory, I should be live right now. I've never ever done this before, so I really don't know how it works, but this will be interesting. Interesting to figure out. If anyone is watching this, type something in chat because, uh, well, I want to know that you're there. In theory, YouTube is giving me analytics right now, but whoa, hey, there's a person. That's cool. You are the first human being to ever see me live stream. I've literally never done this before. So this is cool. I'm glad that it works, by the way. I'm glad that you can see me. Hopefully you can hear me. Actually, here. Can you hear me talking right now? Oh wait, no, you can't. You can't see what I'm typing. Oh, there. Yeah. A game designer now. That's sweet. That's awesome. Person in chat. XYHC. You can hear me. Beautiful. That's awesome. I have to get used to the fact that there's a delay because, like, I can see what you type in chat immediately, but then it takes a while before you can hear me. I can see myself, like I can see what I'm doing, and then on my other screen I can see I can see the actual live stream feed, and it's like on a delay. This is like really a weird experience for me. All right, this is really cool though. I don't really have a plan for what I'm gonna do, but I just wanted to see if live streaming even worked. That's so cool though, by the way. XYHC, you said you learned programming when you were in high school. Um, did you ever watch any of the like platformer tutorials or anything? I'm gonna play around. I'm gonna try to make in a project right now just for fun. This is so strange to be live streaming, but it's fun. We'll see if anyone else shows up too. I don't know. I don't know if it like sends a notification or anything. That's so cool. I love that. Well, I got to be your first programming tutorial, and now you get to be my first viewer. The platformer tutorial. That's a classic. I think that's probably the best video I ever made. I ended up redoing it, and so I made two of them, but yeah, those are good ones. I kind of want to do more. I don't really know what I'm doing programming, by the way. I kind of want to do more tutorials, but I never really know like what to make or what people want. That's kind of why I'm thinking about live streaming. Is like maybe people can ask me questions, and then I can just answer them, and that gives me something to talk about. All right. I really have no idea what I'm making. I'm just placing blocks. By the way, XYHC and anyone else. Oh, maybe there's 3 concurrent viewers. I think one of them is me, but maybe there's another person. If there's another person watching this, let me know in the chat. Say hi. And also, you two, I assume there is a second person. YouTube analytics tells me there is, but it's hard to know for sure. Hey, there's another person, Zachary. That's so cool. All right, this is blowing my mind right now. This is awesome. Zachary, this is my first live stream ever. I'm figuring out what I'm doing. And you're the second person to ever show up to a PullJosh live stream. This is fun. Let me know, you two, if you see anything, like if the audio goes weird or I don't know if there's any problems, let me know, because I don't have any idea what I'm doing. There's another person, Null. Hey, Null. PullJosh's first live stream, we got 3 people. That's amazing. At some point, I think I'm gonna maybe do some like answering people's programming questions and stuff. Right now, I'm just trying to get live streaming figured out. But, you know, if you do have a programming question or something you want help with, obviously let me know. That could be a fun way to pass the time while we're figuring out how this live streaming thing works. I'm making a circle, by the way. It's very exciting. I don't know why I'm making a circle, but this is just what I do. Make the pen bigger. There we go. Actually, too, if anyone has fun ideas for a project to make, we could do that too. It still says 3 concurrent viewers. I don't know what. There's so many like analytics and things that I don't know what they mean. This is fun though. All right. Maybe I'll turn this into a circle block actually. We'll say X, Y, radius. And we'll make it draw circles. This is all trigonometry. Ooh, 4 concurrent viewers. There's someone else. Whoever just showed up, you're the 4th person ever to see a PullJosh live stream. I'm going to tell everybody that. As soon as anybody... Oh, 5 people. As soon as anybody shows up, I'm going to tell them. You're one of the first. One of the first to ever witness me trying to live stream. There we go. Hi. AI that talks to the player? Ooh, that sounds interesting. That sounds like a tough thing to do in Scratch, but it would be cool. Tell us something about yourself. Let's see. That's a good idea. It's very difficult, I'm learning right now, to program and to talk at the same time. But so right now I'm doing college. I'm in college, but because of the whole pandemic, I'm at home. So I got to find ways to keep myself occupied. Let's see. I'm going to make this circle go in a circle, just because that would be exciting. An AI that talks to the player. That's an interesting idea. I think that's a good idea, too. I might have to switch to doing that. Now I'm kind of hooked on making my circle go in a circle, though, so I'm going to start there. What major are you? That's a good question. So my plan is to be a high school math teacher. That's what I'm working on, which means that I am a math major, but then I also am taking a lot of classes that are about teaching. It's kind of interesting how they do it. You get like a teaching certification that's separate from your major. But yeah, high school math is what I'm thinking. There we go. We got our circle going in a circle. It's an exciting day. An exciting time to be alive. Wow. Wait, we should do lots of circles going in circles. Obviously. Whoops. Yeah. I still have to get used to the chat delay. It's breaking my brain because I feel like I'm responding to you right away. But from your perspective, it's like half an hour later. Time plus 90, that should give me a 90-degree difference. Also, it's really weird, speaking of math, it's so weird to me still how the Scratch sine and cosine are like backwards compared to in math class, because this direction thing is like the way that Scratch does directions is totally different to how it's done in math, and it always confuses me. We're used to stream delays. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. You probably know more about all this than I do. All right, there we go. We got 4 spinning circles. Circling circles, you might say. They're going kind of fast. Hang on. Let's slow it down. We're going to slow down time. George says hi. That's a new person, right? Yeah. This is my first live stream. I'm doing a little bit of programming and trying to figure out how to do it. So, yeah, that's what we're up to right now. This is so much fun. All right, if anyone has I keep thinking about that AI thing. Should we try what XYHC said? The conversation AI. It sounds complicated. 7 viewers. I know that's like I know that's not very many for a lot of people, but for me that's like intense. Haven't talked to with the pandemic. I haven't talked to 8 people at once in months. It was 7 and then it was 8 and now it's 6. I bored one person. That's fair. That's totally fair. It's hard to be entertaining and like think about stuff at the same time is what I'm learning. We're spinning. What if the circles spun at like different rates from each other? No, actually, you know what I want is for them to go in and out. That's what needs to happen. We need them to go, because I've got my number 50 here. That's like how far the circles are from the center. So I can make it go like farther away or closer, like that. But what I need is for that to change based on the time variable. I think that would make it better. So how are we going to do that? We're going to do more sine and cosine, I think. So what if we say we make a variable called distance, and here's what we'll do. We'll use the distance in here. This is going to be cool. We'll use the distance to okay, so it's 0, and then I can make it 50. We could even make it a slider. Make it a slider, and so, oh, that doesn't work because I'm setting it. XYHC. You're right. You're right. I am a bit of an artist at heart. Look at this. Okay, so we got our little slider here. We can bring them in and out. You know what's so weird is when they go in, change the size of the circles based on its X and Y position. Ooh. Okay. I kind of like that. Yeah, change the radius with them too. You made the stream, Aqua2D. Yes. Josh's first live stream of all time, trying to figure it out. Are you using OBS Studio? Yes, I am. I don't really know how to use it well, but I am using it. Yeah. Hopefully it's working out okay. Dude, I'm having so much fun just dragging this slider in and out. I wonder if you could make a game based on this. Like based on the, I don't know, changing Wolfbone. Hi, it's another person. Welcome to my first attempt at live streaming. I saw you on Scratch. I'm on Scratch right now. Maybe you've seen my projects before. Your projects are cool. Thank you. We're making a new project right now. Trying to figure out, could you turn this into a game? Could you turn it into something interesting? Hey, another person. Maybe like a matching game. Ooh. That's interesting. What are the things that we're matching in this hypothetical matching game? I'm thinking like a dodging game. Hi, Tom. Dude, it's like a party here. This is exciting. All right, what if we make it so it can go out farther? Different patterns, and you need to match the patterns. Oh, that's interesting. And maybe you make the patterns be animated like this. Yeah. That's actually kind of interesting. Okay. Maybe we should change the colors too, and that could be part of the... Or maybe that makes the matching too easy, though. Match the pattern. Okay, well, maybe if we want to do the matching game, we'll start by making a bunch of different patterns, and then go from there. Because if we have a bunch of patterns, then we can start to think about... dancing circles, yes. I've got my little circle custom block, which is kind of fun because then it makes it easier to just put circles wherever you want them. Hey, it's another person. Hi. Okay, this is pretty cool. Wait, what if, okay, here's a weird idea. What if, um, so I've got my 4 spinning circles. Actually, we could make a thing. Okay, I'm going to make another custom block that just makes a bunch of circles. We're going to call it bunch of circles, and we'll put it, add an X and a Y, and we'll call it distance. And with that, oh, and we're going to do numbers. You can do a different number of circles. Actually, I'll start like this, just doing the 4. Okay, so bunch of circles is going to become a custom block. So we're going to make a bunch at 0, 0 with a distance of, actually we're going to use the distance variable. What made you want to stream some Scratch today? Literally just, I've never streamed before and I felt like it would be a good thing to learn how to do. So create clones of the pattern. Yeah, that's, Wolfbone, you're thinking the exact same thing that I am. We are on the exact same page here. Actually, I'm not going to do all this. I'm just going to say, I'm going to make basically a for loop. If you've ever done programming outside of Scratch, you might know what a for loop is. I'm basically going to do that, but in Scratch. Change n by, yeah, by 1. We'll change it by 90. Yeah, so it's kind of a for loop. And then we're going to do time plus n. Like that. Okay, so there's my bunch of circles. And then I can put multiple bunches by using this block multiple times. So we can go to, that doesn't work. Oh yeah, okay, I forgot to add in the X and the Y. So add some X, add some Y, and now, yes, now we have 3 of the circle bunches. Okay, that's cool. What if we do more than 3? Because more is always better, right? So we can go up maybe. We just say 100, 100, whoops, negative 100, 100. Okay, they look like flowers. They kind of do. How do you see the live chat when it's not on your screen? Okay, so the way this works is I actually have 2 different monitors. I have my laptop monitor, and that's what you're seeing right now. But then I also have, I can actually take my mouse and move it off the side of the screen because I have another monitor over here. And so I can actually show you. Here's what I see. This is the live streaming view. And I have that on a separate monitor off to the left. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Dude, this is really cool. This is really neat. Okay, I'm gonna add a bottom row as well. Actually, okay, right now I have rows of these things, but maybe instead of rows, I should have 15 viewers. Wow, I didn't realize it was that many. That's actually kind of insane. Ooh, it kind of looks blinky when the 2 circles line up perfectly. It makes it blink. That only is going to happen when you have a distance of 50, because of the 25 radius down here, or not radius, but no, it is the radius. Yeah. Okay, that's really cool. Disco lights. Using cosine instead of sine. You could always switch those around. Actually, with our actually, I think the way I have it programmed right now, if I switched all the sines and all the cosines to be the opposite, I don't think it would actually change anything, weirdly. Normally it would, but in this case, I think no. That's rare, though. Usually it would. Also, I'm not 100% sure. I might be wrong about that. Josh just created an optical illusion. Kinda. Kind of is. Okay, so one of the things I'm thinking here is right now we have 9 of these bunches, and they're arranged in a grid. But maybe what we should have is kind of do the same thing we were already doing, where we have like a ring of spinning circles. Maybe we should have a ring of spinning bunches of circles, like that it should be instead of this grid. Change by 2 and spawn new patterns in the center. Whoa. Wait, actually, it would be interesting to remove the center one. I don't know why. I feel like that could you could end up doing cool stuff with that. Okay, yeah, this is actually kind of convincing me that instead of putting them on a grid, we should put them, well, not on a grid. So they should be in a circle arrangement instead. Have you made a JavaScript platformer yet? No, I don't think I ever made one in JavaScript. In high school, I had a class called Animation and Game Design, and in there I made some platformers, but we were using Game Maker, so not JavaScript. Hey, Miles. You're the first person I've seen do the like mention thing, where you can actually say my name and it shows up in red for me. I don't know if it shows up red for everybody. But that's kind of cool. Also, yeah, if you guys want to put your Scratch usernames in chat, you could all find each other. Okay. Set I to 0. How many of these bunches do I want? My sister is on Scratch? She is, yeah. Yes, PullStat is my sister and PullAdam is my brother. Cool live stream, thank you. There you go, another person's sibling. All right. So we want to do 100 times the sine of I and the cosine of I. Actually, I want to change I by 90 degrees. Sine of I and cosine of I. There you go. Yeah, a bunch of people putting their Scratch accounts. If you guys want to go follow each other, that could be kind of fun. All right, sine and cosine. Whoops. One new thing I like about Scratch 3.0 that they didn't have in previous versions is if I accidentally drop a block into an input, see this says 90? If I drop it in and then pull it back out, it still says 90. It used to be that would reset to 10. It's a lot better the way it is now. Oh yeah, okay. I forgot to make it a run without screen refresh block. So this is an interesting thing about how Scratch works is repeat loops can make things slow. You live in Australia. Wow, you're upside down compared to me. Right now, my feet and your feet are pointing towards each other. Kinda. I'm in the US. Okay, we're gonna say bunches of bunches. XY distance. This is literally the same thing as bunches, except very slightly different. Okay, I know it's all blinky right now, but it'll get better. Then we change this to be I. Oh, and I have to change the block underneath. Okay, and then, oh, I didn't use my distance, like that. Okay, so then in circle, we do bunches of circles, or bunch of circles. Super happy about that change in 3.0. Yeah, that was a big improvement. Chromebook, Windows, or Mac. You know what? I used to use Windows forever, and then for Christmas this year, I used my Christmas money to buy myself a Mac because they came out with the new ones that have what's called the M1 chip. And it turned out to be a really good investment because it runs so much faster. My old computer was like old and it was really slow. And so when I tried to do programming, sometimes it just like wouldn't, it would take so long that I would just get frustrated and quit. And this new one is way faster, so it's a big deal. I've managed to confuse myself now. I'm not quite sure what all these different settings do. Oh, actually, I don't think I want that to be distance. I want that to just be a number. Okay. Oh, okay. So one of the things that I don't like about this, my Mac is 10 years old. That's basically as old as I am. Not quite, but you know. Neat project, thanks. What I don't like here is that they're both using the same time variable. It makes it just look like it's one big rotating thing, but I want it to be like separate. You can already see now that I'm messing with this, it's like changing everything and making it funkier. So now I have 4 different bunches of 4 circles, and each bunch isn't rotating. Okay, this should not be distance. This, I want to add a radius option. Okay, this is good. So then, bunch of circles. Time, let's make it be double time, I think. So we'll say take the time variable and double it. So that the inside, okay, yeah, this is gonna look wild. That's really cool, actually. That's amazing. Okay, so the so the inside bunches are spinning at double speed compared to the outside. I might have to slow it down a little. It is kind of mesmerizing. You have to leave soon. Okay. I'm glad you stopped by. It was fun having you here. Okay, distance. Now we got to do. Okay, how does this? Hang on. So I need the circle radius, and then I need the distance of. Oh man. Okay, I have to think this through. So the circles each have a radius, and that radius I want to pass through, and then each bunch is each circle is away a certain distance from the center of the bunch. And then each, when we have bunches of bunches, then we have distance 1, distance 2, and radius. Yeah. So distance 1, then distance 2 goes here, and radius goes there. And so then we're going to say distance 1 and distance 2. And now, I don't think I'm using the distance variable anymore, so we can start using that again. Does JS run on Mac and Windows? Yeah, so JavaScript, JS runs in the browser. So if you're making a website, JavaScript is the language that you can use to make it interactive, which means, it's going to work in Chrome, Firefox, Safari. You can use it on basically any device. That's one of the best things about JavaScript. Also, people are like panicking about how we've made a lot of progress quickly, which is part of the fun of this. This is why I like making these pen projects, is it doesn't take that long to get something cool. Okay, now that we have, all right, bye. Now that we have these 2 different distances, we can make 2 variables, and I think it'll actually help us sort of understand what's even going on here. Oh, wait. I plugged that in the radius. So I want distance 1, distance 2, and then radius is going to stay the same. Okay, radius. Yeah, this is good. Now that we have this, I can start to kind of show you better how this is actually working. So we have distance 1, distance 2, and radius. Okay. I'm going to increase the radius here. So the radius variable gives me the radius of each individual circle. Here, I'm going to stop time real quick. The radius gives me the radius of each circle. And so, well, so you can see what I'm doing here, right? I change this slider and each circle changes in size. Then distance 1 gives me for each little bunch of 4 circles, how spread out or how close are they? And so I can change that. And then distance 2 tells me how far apart are the bunches from each other. So I kind of like the idea of distance 1 being 25 and distance 2 being 50. I think the fact that that like one is double the other, I think that will make for some interesting alignments. Like sometimes they'll line up in a cool way. Maybe I was wrong. Okay, the other thing I can do is change how I can make these things maybe spin 3 times as fast, or -1. Ooh, okay. So now the bunches are rotating counterclockwise. No, well, the whole thing is sort of going counterclockwise, but then each individual bunch of 4 is rotating clockwise. So we can play around with that. Yeah. There's Yes, my account was made 9 years and 7 months ago, and I started a little bit before I created my account, so it has probably been about 10 years since I started working on Scratch. Um, Before I ever made Scratch projects, when I was really young, I would use Microsoft PowerPoint and actually create animations. That was the first time I ever created something on a computer. But I think Scratch is definitely an upgrade. August 11th, 2011. Yeah, by the way, this is kind of a cool trick. I don't know how many people know this. If you want to know the exact date that you... that time I was only 1 year old. That's awesome. If you want to know the exact date that you signed up for a Scratch account, it tells you the years and the months, but if you just hover your mouse over it and wait for a second, it'll pop up with a little message that tells you the exact date. So for me, it was August 1st, 2011. You can see that there. Yeah, so you can all check exactly what day you joined Scratch if you're curious. It's kind of a hidden feature. You have to leave your mouse there for a while before it shows up. So I don't think a lot of people know about that, but what do I want this to be? 70? Yeah, because that's double. Wait, no, double 45 would be 90. But I don't want that. Oh, I think it also has to do with the radius. I don't really know how this all works. Oh yeah, wait, that looks cool. Okay, I'm trying to figure out why this particular one looks cool. I think it's because I'm doing 45 minus 25 gives me 20, and 40 is double that. I think that's why it looks cool. What happens if I do 20 here? 20. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. I'm not really sure what makes it look cool, but this definitely does look cool, so that's neat. Do I want to join the thing? Unfortunately, I am pretty busy with school and stuff, so I don't have time to join a lot of other things, but I appreciate the offer, though. And I wish you luck with your what you're up to. Okay, I think that's pretty cool right there. Oh, you know what we should do, though, is we should try, what if your bunches, instead of having 4, they have 3 circles, and it's 120 degrees between each. Oh, wait, no, that's 3 different bunches. And then we could do 3 on each bunch. Yeah, so now it's like, oh, I kind of like that better, actually. It's like triangles. I kind of like this. Ooh. That reminds me of the Triforce. Like at certain, you know, the Zelda, Legend of Zelda thing. At certain points, like right there. You see that? It's like a triangle, and then it's got like a triangle hole cut out in the center. Kind of neat. Have I ever made a board game? No, but that sounds fascinating. Yeah, that actually sounds really cool. Okay. Time. I want to change the way that these things rotate. What if we just made them rotate? Oh, wait, no. Oh, this works differently than I thought it did. I had my code backwards in my head. Ooh, okay, I kind of like that. I do kind of like that. So the little ones are now spinning faster than the big ones. What if then, too, we did, like, a lot of them here? What's 360 divided by 5? That's 72. Ugh, I don't actually like that. That's way uglier than I expected. All right, 6 and 60, maybe? This is weird, man. Oh, there you can kind of see better what's going on. If we make a small distance and then a big distance, yes, there you can see we have groups of 3 circles. There. That gives a much better view of what's happening. But then when you... Ooh, I like that. Okay, that's pretty cool. Scratch-themed Monopoly game. That's amazing. That's really cool. Oh, I like that a lot. Something about that, I feel like they all are lining up in a really neat way. Dude, I think we might have just hit on the winner there. I think we might have found our project. I'm going to do 8 and 80 as my settings. Yeah, that's really, really funky to look at. You're getting ready for school? Oh, yeah, because you said you're in Australia. For me, it's like 3 p.m. Okay, this is neat. What if we made... Do we want to make the radiuses change? I don't think so. I'm thinking through if there's anything else I want to change about this. I guess I want to change the colors and stuff. Make it look nice. 7:08 in the morning. Yeah, not for me. Okay, outline. We're going to go with no outline. I just want to give this a nice background color. I actually kind of like the default purple, honestly. 9 p.m. Wow, everybody from very different times. Okay, let's set the pen color. We'll set the pen color to white. I guess we could also try... I don't know how I feel about the white, actually. Maybe it needs a shadow underneath. Like, maybe that's... Yeah, okay, I actually think this is what it needs. I think we're going to go... Init is here. Hey, that's cool. This is my first time ever live streaming, just playing around with it. Change the radii independently. I thought about that. I feel like that could be a good idea, but I also kind of like the way that I got everything to line up here. Maybe I'll share this one and then remix it with changing the radii. Okay, I want to do this thing. This is a little trick that I figured out a while ago, where you can sort of give everything a shadow. Okay, so we're gonna make this be a dark, well, I'll make it red for now just because that's easy. But then we make it drop down a little bit. Oh, that's up. Negative y is down. Okay, so you can see how it, like, the red is just beneath the white and drop down a little. And then, oh, I'm not going to get this purple. Oh, yeah, we can color pick it and then just go a little bit darker. Yeah, and so now each of those circles almost has like a little shadow underneath it. See you, Miles. Each one has a little shadow underneath it, which I think is really cool. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Oh, really good for his live stream. Thank you. Okay. I think that's pretty cool, honestly. I think it's pretty good. What else does it need? I think nothing. I think you should make a game where you make the circle clusters obstacles and you have to get through them. Implement collision for each circle. That's a cool idea. Yeah. You know what's nice about that is doing collision between two circles is really easy. Like if you want to detect if two different circles have overlapped, it's really not bad because yeah, here's the thing I was doing before. How do I make a new thing? Okay. The thing about detecting whether circles are overlapping is if I have a circle and another circle, and I want to know, are they overlapping or are they not? It's actually really easy because all you do is measure the distance between them. So you measure like what's the distance between the two centers, and then you compare that to the sum of the radiuses, the radii. If this radius and this radius, if you add them together, if the distance is more than that, then you know that they're not overlapping. But if they get too close, then this distance is going to be less than the sum of the radii. Anyway, that's just a little math thing, but I think that's kind of cool. Okay, I think I'm ready to share this project. We got it done in 39 minutes and 38 seconds. So, what should we title it? This is where we got to come up with a name. I'll take name recommendations. I really like alliteration in my titles, so 5 more minutes and we're doing quad. I don't even know what quad trees are. But 5 minutes from now, we all will. Cool circles, dancing circles, spinning circles. I like spinning circles because even though it has 2 different letters at the beginning, the S and the C actually sound the same. Spinning and circles. So you've got that alliteration. Kind of nice. Spinning circles. Any fancier word than spinning? Maybe a different S word that is cool. I made this while live streaming on YouTube for the first time. I just wanted to try it out and see if I could learn anything. A fun experiment. Okay. Spiraling. Oh, spiraling is perfect. That's brilliant. That's a great idea. Spiraling. Yes, spiraling is excellent. That's perfect. Okay. All right. I think that's it. I'm going to share this thing. And I'll put the link in chat so y'all can see it. There you go. All right. That was pretty fun. 40 minutes of poking around with Scratch. I think that went pretty well. I enjoyed it. I think I'm going to stop for now. I actually have another class pretty soon. But that was fun. Yeah. If you guys want me to do more live streams, let me know. I think too, I'm pretty sure, I don't really know how this works. I'm pretty sure once I stop, then it'll publish it like it's a video on my channel. So people in the comments too can say whether or not they'd be interested in more of this. Do more live? I definitely will consider it. This was really cool. All right. That's all I got for now. I want to chat. Yeah, this was really fun. I probably will do more. No promises for sure, but this was cool. All right. Talk to y'all later. See ya.